Here's a little update on the air conditioners. Figured I'd do this since it's going to be super hot tomorrow and the next day. It's supposed to be 100 degrees. So right here down in the basement we got the 5200 BTU White Westinghouse, the 5000 BTU White Westinghouse, and then the Emerson Quiet Cool. That one is cleaned and ready to go. It just needs new side panels because I think one of them is ripped. That one is cleaned and ready to go. And of course the fan motor and the Emerson Quiet Cool is still making a bearing noise, so it still needs work. Here's the 5000 BTU Kenmore by Gold Star. This was in the kitchen, and I took it out and put the 7000 BTU Whirlpool Coolerator in there instead. This one has an LG compressor, of course. These two White Westinghouses have LG compressors, and that's got a Matsushita compressor. Here's the 70s Whirlpool 6000 BTU with the Seeger reciprocating compressor. This is the one that came out of the bedroom downstairs, and it's been replaced with the Holmes WCI 5200 BTU. The air conditioner does still work, but I think it's low on refrigerant, so it's just been sort of sitting here since the beginning of July. And in case you were wondering, those are both made by WCI as well, just like that Holmes that's in the bedroom downstairs, and there's another WCI in the house that I'll show. There is the coolerator. Thing is running great. Blows real nice cold air, keeps it super cool in this room. It's got a Matsushita compressor. There is an extra 10,500 BTU Sharp from 95. 7,500 BTU Fetters. Another 10,500 Sharp. Here is the other WCI unit that I was mentioning. This is a 5,450 BTU Sears Kenmore WCI. This one has a Sanyo compressor and a GE fan motor. Hasn't been used in a while. I guess I'll just turn it on, because why not? Like all the WCIs I have, it's very quiet. That's on high. So let that run for a little bit. All the other WCIs I have, like the ones I showed you in the basement and that Holmes unit that's in the downstairs bedroom, those all have LG compressors. This is the only one with a Sanyo. And here in this bedroom we got the 6000 BTU GE Slumberline air conditioner from the 1970s. See if we can sort of see the outside of it. This thing still runs great. Start it up on low. Now we're up to high. And over here we have an extra 8500 BTU Sharp from 97. The two that I showed you downstairs are from 95, and they're 10,500. All of them, including this one, have a Matsushita rotary compressor and Samsung fan motors. Got another Fetters 7500 BTU right there with a Rotorex compressor. That one's not being used right now. And an 8000 BTU LG with Wi-Fi control. Got some nice vintage fans up here as well. There's a 6030 or 6300 BTU GE air conditioner. And the 5000 BTU Kenmore by Whirlpool from the 80s. This has a Matsushita rotary compressor. I'll turn it on. That thing hasn't been on in a while. The case on this is exactly the same as that coolerator is down in the kitchen. Nice and cold. I'll be testing these again tomorrow when it's 100 degrees out. Turn it off for now since we're not going to be up here. Gotta love how quiet these WCI units are. And we'll go ahead and turn on this fetters right here since it's kind of warm in here. It has a rotor X as well. So that's pretty much all the air conditioners in this house anyway. There are some out in the garage, and then of course there's the ones at the other house, the Sharps and the LGs, LG dual inverter, and the higher 5000 BTU, and the Fetters 8000 BTU, and the GE 8100, the Samsung. There's plenty more, but yeah, as you can see, we got plenty of backup options. If anything fails during the heat wave that we're getting the next couple of days. And we got plenty of high quality vintage fans to help us out as well if necessary. Here's the old capacitor that came out of that coolerator unit. It's a GE capacitor. This thing was in pretty rough shape. It wasn't starting the compressor at times, and it's also really filthy, so glad I replaced that. And here's another new capacitor that I got. This was supposed to go in that 12,300 BTU Kenmore that's in the garage, but because I originally thought that the reason it was drawing way too much current was because it had a bad capacitor, but nope, I put this in, it's still pulling way too much current, so I think the compressor is either screwed or there's a refrigerant blockage or something. The old Century ceiling fans are still sitting down here in the basement. I haven't really had a chance to do anything with them yet, unfortunately.